loud. Oh, it's quite loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's quite loud. Right. I'm going to see if my controller works. Doesn't currently work. Let's make sure I'm in the game. Now my controller is working. Okay, this is literally the game. Oh. Trigger. Oh, we really have to do everything.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning with the house.
I'm just gonna... I feel like for me, the sound effects are quite loud compared to the audio, to the dialogue. So... Okay. Wow. We are literally just dropped straight in it.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That is a weird looking house. Pretty. August Island Gazette. Okay, so trigger is like grabbing.
From 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can we take them? No.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Ribbit. Wow, this looks really lovely.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Did we go down here or up there?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Thank you so much for your resub. Oi oi! Hello. Okay, this is what remains of Edith Finch. I talked at the beginning, this has won so many game awards. So many. Everyone has great things. Hank. Everyone has great things to say about it. You play obviously as Edith Finch, and you're going back. I'm literally just started. You're going back to your family house to find out some more stuff. And we've gotten the key to it, we've inherited it. And that's where we're going back to. This is obviously a family tree, which I think we're going to find out more, but I'm going to click off because I don't know anything. Also, I am playing on controller, not keyboard, so I might be a bit weird with the controls straight away. So enjoy. This is a nice little story for us to go on, but this is supposed to be amazing. So here we go.
The house was exactly like I remembered it.
What
the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's on a tree. Should we shoot some hoops? No? It's really cool. I'm gonna go the less obvious way. I like I'm gonna keep doing that.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Don't know why I've gone around the back. There's a crack in there.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Don't want to know. Oh, there's a... Interesting, there's like a mobility ramp there. Okay.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
It's the back door. We know where that is. Also, if at all the game audio isn't loud, please let me know. I'd hate for this to go up on YouTube and it to be really quiet. Oh god.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
There's something eerie about it. It's quite dark on my screen as well. I'm gonna just up the brightness a tad. That's a bit better for me.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Oh, wow. What is this? Is that just tons of canned tuna?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay, Edith, Edie looks like the grandmother. Dawn, the mum. Lewis, the brother. What is that? Like a softener?
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Cosmic Cuisine. Junior Cookbook. Okay.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat,
Canned
Allie.
salmon. Apple pie. Love me an apple pie. Really keep fancying apple crumble.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Edie. Oh, there's an oxygen check. That would explain the mobility ramp. So her gran was obviously not mobile.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay. This is a very full house.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
It's very creaky. What is this?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay, do we go basement or do we go upstairs? It's packing
A lot of
peanuts.
things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Why is this door... Why is this door locked like that? What the hell? We can't ride it. I want to go upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Mum sealed up.
Then
Who's...
Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Huh. She sealed up all the bedrooms. Molly's the cat, right? This one's open.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Well, this is decorated cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20 leagues under the sea. Huh, my key works on this too.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Whose room is this?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Oh, she had a hamster.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Very cool. Very, very cool. In case I missed anything, here's what happened. Are you asking me? Or are you telling me something? I'm gonna continue on. Okay, so did she not meet Molly?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, I don't know if Socks, you mistyped something. I'm confused as well. Molly's room. Edith's pen. That almost looks like a Cluedo board. Oh, I opened the fin. Okay, I didn't know if you were going to tell us something. I opened the fridge and a Coke can ran out and ruptured. I'm not going to read all of that out because this is going onto YouTube.
Edith had spent a lot of time here.
Okay.
Before my mom sealed the doors.
We're just finding out about the family members. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh god, not the hamster food.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Let's try your door.
Mom, can I come out now?
No.
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, rubbish. I hate it when that happens. There's drawings all over this. It's really funny, by the way. Okay. This is my bathroom. I'm so small. Oh no. No.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, don't eat the toothpaste. No, Molly, no, that's so bad for you. Oh no.
I ate a lot of things that night.
We shouldn't have eaten that.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
So she did say Molly was the cat. Oh my god, what am I doing? Do I jump? Where do I go? Oh. I'm gonna get
I
ya!
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
This is so cool and weird. Can you hear the cat purring? Over there. Up there.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Not real people. No, you're all good. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That sounds awful. But no, we're basically rediscovering the family and who they are. And Molly has turned into a cat. And I thought she said our cat Molly at the beginning, but I might be wrong. Getcha.
I jumped and I almost got her.
I'm getting angry.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Let's go up high then.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What? What? This is so cool. I don't know where anything is though.
Rabbits.
I'm so sorry for what you're about to see.
I imagined his face looking up.
I'm so sorry.
Through my talons.
I'm so sorry,
Swallowed
Hannah.
him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Gah. What's bigger?
A mama rabbit.
Another rabbit. Okay.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, jeez. Come on, mate. We gotta get around the trees. Huh. Flop on the deck like a fish. Does this make you feel better?
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now,
Oh my god.
than ever.
Oh, okay, inverted controls. Oh god.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
So, this is obviously about the little girl, but I wonder what relevance this has.
When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I an octopus? Can I move? Oh, I can move. Oh, that's really weird. Okay, apologies. I don't have a pet seal, but I like them. Look, it's the circle of life. Okay. So I wonder what relevance this is going to have to the little girl. Like, did she... I was thinking maybe she fell out of the window or something.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Because we're trying to figure out, I guess, how our family have died. Oh no, is there a person here? Is there going to be a person here?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, thank you so... Sorry. Thank you so much for the tip, Mel. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Figured it was probably time to upgrade. Thank you so much for the £20 tip. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so sorry that you've come in, done that, and seen me massacre some rabbits. So, thank you. You're a good friend. Sorry. Okay, so I'm eating people now. Let's go up. This is so weird, by the way.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I love how it goes through the words. That's just such a cool touch. Had to get my name back. I'm coming in.
After the last
Captain.
passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have. So
Okay.
I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay. My friend has like a proper fear of octopus because, or octopi I should say, because they can literally like get anywhere. They can fit through any gap, and they're also really intelligent. So once they
Closer and closer.
figure out how to survive on land, it's gonna be Octodad all over. Oh, I'm back. No. I'm back in my room. What am I gonna eat? I'm not gonna eat me, right?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It
Oh my
needs to
god.
be, and we
What?
both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh, whoops, that was me using the... Hang on. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to do this because I think my... Yeah. Okay. Is that the cat? Oh god, don't go onto the tree. Go this way.
This will be obvious later, but My mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Different hats.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole man. That's horrific.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
She likes to tell stories then. That's sad.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh, that's so
Edie knit me a
cute.
new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Holidays are expensive. You ain't wrong. Oh look, here we go. Molly, Barbara, Calvin and Sam. Twins maybe? Walter, Dawn, Gus, Gregory, Lewis, Milton and Edith.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg.
I remember
and their newborn
these.
son.
When I was a kid I used to have these things.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
His
So they
daughter
all
Edie
died in
died
weird ways then.
Finch house.
Huh. Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So she thinks it's like a curse, or we think it's a curse. Yeah, does anyone else remember these? I know I'm like the oldest, but I remember putting them in, and then obviously you'd click the thing and it would move them around. Used to have a ton of sand from Selco and pop a sprinkler on. Not quite the same, but I guess. Sven and Edie, so this was their room obviously together. Tablets. Okay, what's this way then? Oh God. Oh dear God. Imagine the smell.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Hashtag
It was
21
a
years
pretty
old.
big trace.
You do as well, Mel? Yeah. Alright, I'm not as old as I think then. This is just awful. The frog. Okay. Ah, I did miss something.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh my God. Every time I'm playing a nice, peaceful game. Stop it. I need like a little smacky thing for you, Hagland. Naughty. How are you though? Thank you for the bits. Oh, I'm gonna go to the loo in a minute. Shite myself. Okay, I don't know what I missed. I've missed something in here. Do I climb back out? Are we done in here? No, we are not done in here. What did I miss? Ah. Norwegian folktales. Yeah, so I think this is, yeah, this is set in Norway, I think. There's some link anyway. Good spot though. Aha! Here we go. I'm gonna climb on it. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Okay. Get prepared, everybody. This is gonna be the next one.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, I love it. It's like a photography
Someone
room.
gave Sam an old camera.
I was pulling those, by the way, myself.
He never put it down.
It's very cool. Yeah, it's like a proper dark room. That's so cool. Calvin Finch. Swing. Deer. Murder probe clues exhausted. Couple turns land into native heaven. It's down here. Mitten. Milton is here again. Couple, that's the same. Fort Calvin. Oh. Let's stand up. Now this is my kind of room. Everyone knows this. Oh, for Sam. Oh, they have a line in between. Twins, maybe? Yeah, so this is the one that loved photography. As you can tell, yeah, they were twins. Join a fight, enlist. To command center. I want to go up there.
And that he never talked about him.
Oh, I don't want to go this way yet. No, I don't want to go this way. How do I go back? Can I go back? Maybe I can't. Oh, that's creepy. No, 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 no. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. We haven't got up into the command center. Come on. There's cell-painted Bob Ross paintings everywhere. Friends! You mean Friends? Explore the universe. This is so cool. I would have this as a kid. Oh my god.
I didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I've broken my leg. My ankle? Oh, he's taking photos.
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
I think all I can do
At
is
Barbara's
swing.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Why do I feel like, yeah, I'm going off this.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
He wants to go around the
Maybe
swing.
if I hadn't said that.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh god. Anybody else feeling a bit worried? Oh my god. We did it! Oh no.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Are we saying that's actually what happened to him this time? Like, I appreciate the girl probably didn't turn into a squid and eat herself. But...
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, that's so sad.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh god, that kind of freaked me out.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
My friend Bigfoot now showing.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, she has one that the Nans painted. They all have painted things. Also, I'm with you. That is a new fear unlocked for me. Dreadful Stories. Guest starring Barbara Finch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, Jack here with it. Oh, it's going to read it, right?
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Very
As a
Joker-esque.
child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh my god.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and
We've already
winding
done this.
until finally the key pops out.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Oh dear.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh god, I gotta walk.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Absolutely getting copyright strikes right now.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Brilliant. I'll get him. I'll get him. Da, do, 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 do.
Oh dear!
Oh, absolutely smack him.
I'm not scared.
Cool.
Rick.
That won't get picked up either. I'm sure.
Act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt.
I'd be so mad. I would be so mad about this.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I like chicken. I've got to sing over this song so that we don't lose the audio. Roller skate.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Hey, dickhead.
wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Watch that. Don't fall on that skate. That'd be dumb. He's not going to be there, right? Check your corners, people. Check your corners.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
This is kind of cool that you're like controlling it. Is he at the door? As he run round? Check your corners.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Can you?
At the door,
Yeah.
she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
What?
It was a dream come true.
I've just thrown someone off the balcony.
Saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh god.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
So the boyfriend killed her? Man, this family is so unlucky. Yeah, why did she keep that specific story?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Kind of sad though. Okay, let's get back in here. Go to the hallway. I'm guessing what it's telling me
Now
though
I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
is, yeah, it wants me to go into the basement, I guess.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
What's up here?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
So many, like, pictures and stuff.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Is that because her way that she died is more famous than the rest of them? Oh, look. The stairs are fixed.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I know, I'm going. I know you want me down here. I kind of feel like a little bit creeped out after that, I'm not gonna lie, like just slightly. Even though I know that it was like a comic and stuff, but it was kind of creepy. So you're kind of waiting. I like how it's written like you're expecting all of the normal scary stuff to happen, which did. And then the ending is kind of boring, like, not boring because it's horrific, but it's like, it was probably her boyfriend that killed her.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
He cuts up the wood that she paints.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once.
Does she see anything?
Carrying packages.
Or is this the creepy
I thought
fridge?
maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What's in here? I literally cannot see
I
a
remember
thing.
asking Mom
There we
once about
go.
where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Submarine?
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
He has all of the sea stuff in his room, right? Yeah,
I think it's
this
that none of us has gotten very far.
this feels like goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
This is great, isn't it? I thought you might like it because it's just so different. Oh,
But if you wait long enough,
January.
you get used to anything.
Okay, maybe I'm not in a.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Everything you see, by the way, I am controlling. It's not like a
And then one day,
cutscene.
everything just
2005?
stopped.
Oh, look, his
Whatever
age
that thing
spots.
was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Nothing rumbled. Brazil?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Has he got like
I have to.
PTS,
Well, I still can.
PTSD? So he's living in a shelter then. He's living in an underground shelter. That's a crutch. Oh, I didn't get to see what was behind here. Flowers. Oh, I should have clicked on that. Damn it. Back towards the house?
I know it's out there somewhere.
Is he scared about her
Whoever
boyfriend?
killed Barbara
Yeah.
and Molly.
Oh,
Calvin.
he's scared. He is scared of the... of what he thinks is the...
Maybe this is all a mistake.
I can't think of the word. Curse.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Oh my god, what's gonna happen to him? Is he gonna get hit by a
I'm going to
train or
appreciate
something?
all of it, especially the food.
Oh my god, guys, what if he gets hit by
I
a
don't
train?
mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Please no.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
Can I get off the track?
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Do you need me to come out and sort it?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, I can look at this now. Okay, cool. I was worried I'd missed it. Oh, that's weird. He's got like pretend. Oh my god, Walter. You just know that's gonna happen as well. Like, you just know that that's what's gonna happen to him.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Let's
Now
try
that
not
there's only one of us
to
left. Or maybe 2.
try not to get hit by a train, okay?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be right.
She just trips right there. That's it.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
I thought you should know about your family. Who is she talking to there? Is she talking to herself? In like the third person? Or is she talking about maybe she's pregnant?
And the history you're a part of.
I think is she pregnant then? She must be. What is that out in the middle with the red light on it?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Where are we going now? Back to the
When I look at
house?
the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness,
Go for it.
madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Shadow, Christopher, Bob, Oliver, Shatsy, Bailey.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. Nice.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Almost exactly 10. 11. Or 10.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, it's the house. Oh my goodness.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Sanjay Kumar. That's
She
a very
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did.
different
I get
name.
why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She is pregnant. Oh, please be careful. She's only 17. I'm saying only 17. She's quite young to be having a baby.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Hi, Ted. How you doing? Oh, a bear.
They were both pretty intense.
Okay, this guy likes hunting.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
So this was the other twin. Okay. Okay, let's read.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Not quite.
What?
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Perfect.
I didn't understand then what I was supposed to do.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Do good finally, and then Wells just got out of a hot tub, and it's majestic. Oh my goodness, this sounds amazing.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Where is he? Is he down here?
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
This is
You know
her
who else thought he
mum.
was gonna be fine?
Some
It's
guy
on the
who
camera.
died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? I bet
Some
if I could
fish?
remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Don. I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Why am I in the camera? Oh, I'm coming up. Oh, God. I'm coming up to take the picture with you with the dead deer.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, okay, go. Go. Yeah, this seems like the thing to take the photo of. Definitely.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh dear Lord. Ooh, be careful.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh God. His little baby. Seems very formal, Gregory.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Oh.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh? Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, thank you. I'm enjoying this. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just taking it all in.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh no.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Can I swim up and out?
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy.
That's horrendous.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
That is utterly horrendous. Okay, a minute to process that one. Oh, the thought of that. It's just the worst thing ever. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, he's the new child then. What's this?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh God.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Hank.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day.
Yeah, the game is incredibly artistic. A lot of thought has gone into it. I'm glad that no one was here for the last bit, because if you were watching for the last bit, you wouldn't have said that, cat. I'm just gonna clean my glasses off because I've gotten over it now. And we're moving on to the next horrendous tale that we're gonna hear, which is obviously to do with wind. Cleaning coat. Oh God. Yeah, flying my kite. I'm good.
Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Just so sad. Just so unbelievably sad. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, his kite is still up there. Okay. Who's next? Let's climb.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
You're good, by the way. I was saying I'm kind of glad you guys missed it. It was incredibly sad.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah, that's... I was going to say there was a different name. I love that. Oh, God. Sorry, what happened in the last bit? I didn't see that you'd asked that. To do with Gregory. So the character who's speaking, her mum, Dawn, obviously had a brother. Gregory, excuse me. Gregory. And I think it's to do with Sam and Kay, who had Gregory, Gus and Dawn, and Gregory must have died in the bath because he managed to turn the tap on. She'd emptied the bath and he managed to turn the tap on. So we had to relive that, which was quite hard. So it's just a ton of really sad things. It's like hard to know like why this has happened. Is this a curse or is it, what is it? Okay, so she met Sanjay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Missing Milton. So we don't know where Milton is, basically.
When my dad
Milton
died,
is someone we don't
I
know.
don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
It's like a little schoolhouse. Yeah. Yeah. I needed a minute after that bit. It's still going to be stuck in my head for a while. Like, beautifully done. But obviously incredibly sad. It didn't last.
The beginning of the end
God.
was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Just wanted to see if there was anything there. So Milton is obviously an artist, although we know this from the house. I'd love to have a little castle like this. It's so cool.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Ah, that's cool. And he disappears.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
She just had to go through his magic door.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I like as well, with this game, how it kind of just gently leads you to where you need to go.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Like, you couldn't have seen that pathway when you came out of the door, but obviously as you come back to the door, you see it goes up, and this bit's lit up, and it just kind of gently is like, yeah, you need to go up now. Kind of piques your interest.
He just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
So this is Lewis. Okay, let me just... I can't go up here. It's a very pretty game. Oh, and just so you know, I don't know if you guys caught it, but this girl who I'm playing, Edith, is 22 weeks pregnant. We realise she's pregnant now, and she said she's only 17. So, which I'm not being rude, but I feel like is quite young to be pregnant, but I don't know if that's any part of the story or if it's just, she's just pregnant.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Excuse me. High school diploma. Lewis Finch.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't come for us.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What's that? His mind began to... Oh! Oh, I'm walking around. Oh my god, I'm doing this. And that at the same time.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Up this time. No.
Then
Down.
something moved. Bats. And toads.
Oh. Let me get my flow back. What's this?
And things that have not names.
Oh, no. Okay.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This way? Huh. Okay. This is very cool.
But he found something more.
Oh, oh god. Oh, it's getting harder. Look at this gaming. Oh my god.
I worried.
Oh, I fancy a cake now.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
It's so funny because it's using
So I
two
let him
different
go.
parts of your brain, right?
I even encouraged him.
It's taking over more of my brain, though.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hi. See, now I'm looking more
On the
at
edge
this
of the
screen than I
city
am at this
named
screen.
Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Yes, mate. Let's get it, guys. I'm feeling it. Oh, I need to do my job.
And songs for them to play.
Get it. Mm-hmm.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Can we talk about how amazing this is, by the way? This game is fantastic.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Sure.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
She can't stop bopping.
were
Like
all
I
in his
can't.
imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Bark, bitch. Want me to bring you one? No, I will have one after though. Thank you. I only just saw that. Sorry. No, Kat and the little one made some really nice like vanilla cake with lemon. So good. So good. I feel like I'm just so boring when it comes to
Immediately push on.
cake.
New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh god. That's really sad. He's just living in this world now.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Oh, definitely a beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for...
Obviously radiant rainbows. Let's live our LGBTQIA+
Radiant rainbows.
lives. Oh, whoops. I missed it. Nailed it!
He followed the sound of his...
Oh, it's gotta be electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Missed it! I got it. I wouldn't want to come back from this either. This is lit.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, it's fully taken over my screen now. I can't even see the guillotine.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Unsullied! It's a Game of Thrones reference.
Someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
This is mad!
That the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon.
Also, I'm still
the
chopping
one
salmon.
climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Is that my handsome prince?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. We began to forget the world we know.
And he starts seeing it as
it
something
pained him
else.
to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh, God.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Where is this taking him? If I get off, I can't get off. I can't get off. This is going to take him to some, like, giant machine where he's squashed into a can, isn't it?
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Thanks, guys, though. You're all lit. You're all lit. Hello, hello. Hello. Hi there. Hi. Good day. Hello. Hello.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Just on my way to die.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh God, guys. I can't do this. This is like... Oh God. Okay, here we go. Come on.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay. Oh God, is that his hat? God. Was that the prince? Oh my God, this game. Ooh. Okay. It's very interesting, isn't it? And that night I'm gonna have to get some sleep because I have a 4:30 a.m. start at the gym. You're an idiot. Just gonna put that out there. You're an idiot, but thank you for coming along. Sorry about the Coke incident. Hope it goes well. Oh man, this game. Okay, who's next?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I'm so scared for Edith. This is not safe for her to be on.
I wish we'd stayed.
Oh, but that sounds enjoyable. Packaging.
But I understand why we left.
I would be as well.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh. To learn and to teach. It's very into the church then.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay. No worries. Edith. Can I stand up? It's so small in here.
That whole
Where's-
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't
I was
say
gonna
a
say,
word.
where's Edie's part?
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to arm you now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
I also love how they've managed to... Sorry, I will stop pausing, but I just... Game design and stuff. I love how they've managed to make each part of this game completely different in its own sense. Completely different. The idea is, the concept is the same, but even that shot of them together is completely different.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh goodness, the tide is so
There'd
low.
been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God,
Granny.
awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
Can't you see the big red light on it, maybe?
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, we're here.
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Let go of
I
it.
didn't scream, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh no.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Oh my god, I'm
Both
doing the
tried to make
dolphin.
best of it.
Yeah.
A few years went by.
Feeling like Rebecca Black.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
She
got better for a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
That was so good. Obviously, I guess died in childbirth, maybe? I feel like we were meant to believe. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless. I don't know what to say. I think so worth playing, very much enjoyed, so sad, but lovely at the same time. I don't know, I don't know how to put it, because I enjoyed every minute of that, but it was incredibly difficult at points. And I didn't expect to feel as emotional as I feel now. Really good. Really, really good. I'm glad I played it. All I've heard is good things as well. So, yeah, very cool. I'd like to know, what happened to the grandma, because you don't know what happened to her. You don't know what happened to Milton as well, just gone missing. And also, are any of the stories true at the beginning? What happened to the little girl? Are we thinking she's old enough? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to look up some of the storylines. Oh, Gregory's one though. Very sad. But yeah, they absolutely deserve the awards they got for this. I love these little photos of the creators as well. I am going to watch all of this because I feel that they deserve it. I think we're back near the beginning. Yeah, so the little boy that came off the swing, Well done to Annapurna. Can we shout out Annapurna? GG's. GG's. Megan Ellison was the person that was part of that recent interactive. And she's part of working on the Blade Runner game. So I think that would be fantastic. And the fact they've been given the rights to use that film, that's very cool. Oh look, playtesters. Trick or treat, smell my feet. And loving memory. Miss Finch. Very cool. Very